an affordable electric mountain bike. Is that a contradiction? Can a $700 e-mountain bike be any good? And a couple surprises about this e-bike that may shock you. Let's get into it. Actually, before we get into it, if you appreciate my content, then feel free to hit the like button and subscribe button. It's the only way YouTube really notices my videos. If you'd like to do more to keep this channel afloat, then consider supporting us on Patreon. Lots of goodies like making of, behind the scenes, exclusive content, only on Patreon. Thank you so much. Okay, so in the Mukkpet Suburban, we have technically not a class 3 e-bike, in California at least. We'll talk about that later. We got a 750 watt hub motor paired with a 48 volt 15 amp battery that gives us 45 plus miles of range. Big fat 26 by 4 inch all-terrain tires. Headlights and taillights that adjust to your braking. Appreciate that. We have mechanical brakes and a Shimano 7-speed drivetrain. This is only 62 pounds, which is lighter than the electric XP 3.0 and 20 pounds lighter than the Traxxas Explorer, a much more expensive and capable fat tire all-terrain e-bike. I actually have 3 videos on these 2 e-bikes, so go check those out in the description below. Thanks. We have a back rack to put pannier bags. And finally, we have a weight limit of 330 pounds. The design is very traditional bicycle, not really winning any awards on styling probably, but you know, it's functional. It's relatively lightweight for a full-size fat tire e-bike. Also, the headlight might be the brightest I've seen come standard on an e-bike, so that's definitely a plus. Overall, the design, it's pretty standard bike, well, except for the fat tires. I mean, though, looks awesome on any bike. In motion, the ride is pretty average. It's not plush and it's not overly firm, but it is leaning more towards the firm side. If I were to walk away from this e-bike with only a single word, it'd probably be sluggish, but only in pedal assist. It's very confusing. The pedal assist feels like trying to wake up a teenager at 5 a.m. for school. It just doesn't want to go. Like it has a max speed of 25 miles an hour. That I could barely get to that speed, even downhill. Pedal assist level 5, which is sport mode, literally says sport mode on the screen, doesn't want to go past 20 miles an hour. Oh my God, please. Please hit 20. Oh my God, slowing down. Oh no, there's a slight incline, so now I can't be bothered. Oh my God, it's literally going down. And what's up with that? I was barely even able to find a stretch of road that was flat enough and long enough for it to even get to 20 miles an hour. It feels like I'm really pushing the bike to do something it doesn't want to do. It's a 750 watt motor, but it feels like at least half of that. But you know what else has a 750 watt motor? A little thing called the Traxxas Explorer. That e-bike, 20 pounds heavier than the Suburban, yet it pulls so hard, it rips. The Suburban, it feels like it just like, it can't be bothered to do it. Like pedaling is like a nuisance. Now, how do I know that the bike can't be bothered? Because the throttle will take you to 25 miles an hour, which is very strange and also technically changes the classification of this e-bike to a motorcycle, in California at least, which means legally you have to ride in the street, get a motorcycle license, register the bike, wear a DOT approved helmet, all that stuff. No one's gonna do that. I'm not doing that. But that does kind of complicate things because, I mean, if you are stopped by police, you can be fined for not doing all of those things I just mentioned. So that's weird. I'm not sure what that's all about. This is why all e-bike throttles limit you to 20 miles an hour and the pedal assist will take you beyond that to 28 miles an hour. But ignoring that this is technically a motorcycle, once it's at 25 miles an hour with the throttle, it's pretty fun. Ripping down trails at max speed with the throttle all the way open. It's kind of fun. Now for other improvements, the gearing is like incorrect. I don't know how else to say it. All of gears 1 through 3 feel exactly the same. Literally no change. Now this is a brand new bike. You know, I felt this immediately out of the box. If there is a worn ratchet in the shifter or a bent derailleur, then Jesus Christ, I mean, it's pretty awful. So there's that. And those 3 gears feel like a gear 4 or 5 on any other bike I've ever ridden in my life. Like the gearing is too high somehow, which really sucks when you're going uphill because the pedal assist will not assist you. You will be fighting for your life trying to pull that 62-pound bike up that hill. Another improvement I'd like to see. The screen needs to be brighter. It's the exact same screen as electric and many other e-bikes, but it's in like dark mode, like kind of the opposite of what you want. It's a really weird choice. I don't know why they did this. If it's hard to see on camera, it's even harder to see in real life. So we're back to the question, can a $700 e-bike be any good? Maybe. Probably not this Mukkpet e-bike. It doesn't feel as capable as it looks. I should be able to rip some trails in this, but the pedal assist is so weak and unhelpful, you're forced to just always use the throttle, which for me personally kind of takes the fun out of mountain biking. It doesn't feel like a true off-road bike. Now that might actually be a great thing for you. An off-road e-bike, I don't have to pedal to hit top speed. I mean, I can see how that could be a huge advantage to some people. This feels more like a dirt bike than an e-bike, which puts it in this weird limbo state between the two where it doesn't do either one all that great. If you're looking for an actual dirt bike where you don't have to pedal and you can throttle all the way through, then this is probably not going to scratch that itch for you because 25 miles an hour is very slow for a dirt bike. If you're looking for an electric mountain bike specifically for mountain biking, it's probably not going to scratch that itch for you because pedaling is kind of useless. It's such a shame because it feels like it has all the right parts to be a good e-bike, but they just weren't put together in the best possible way. So that's it. What do you guys think of the Mukkpet Suburban e-bike? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.